All right, Jake, I hope those went well. There's a couple more on page 144, and I'm going to show those to you. There they are. There's E, F, G, and H. So those are all the same. You're doing the same thing as the other ones. You're trying to find the least common denominator. I've showed you how to do it. Go back to your notes or rewind the video. So we're going to go to the next one. This is review, and this is more of a review. You got to remember this. Write the missing terms. So let's do one of those. I always like to do one of the examples here because it helps a lot. So we're going to do example A. So write the missing terms. So this one is 3/4 equals blank and then 32. So I think one of the easiest way to do this is you can do a couple of things. You can figure out how many times does 4 go into 32 by doing 4 times 1 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, 4 times 3 is 12, 4 times 4, 16, 4 times 5 is 20, 4 times 6 is 24, 4 times 7 is 28, and 4 times 8 is 32. So 4 times 8, and 8 is the magic number. And then what you would do is you would take the 8, so the number you multiply by the denominator that equaled 32, 8, and you multiply the top. 8 times 3 is, I know you know it, 24. So your answer would be 24 over 32. Another way to do it, which might be a little easier, instead of going and counting all of these, you could do, to try to find 3 over 4 equals blank over 32, you could do 32 divided by 8. So 32 divided by, by 4, not by 8, by 4, your denominator. And 8 times 4 is 32. 32 minus 32 equals 0. Cha-ching! And then 8 times 3, 24. So whatever you like, if you want to go ahead and write them all out to know how many times you have to multiply the number to get this number to multiply by the numerator. I'm going to do another example for you. So let's say this one is 7 over 5 equals 35 over blank. So we could do 5 times 1 is 5, 5 times 2 is 10, 5 times 3 is 15, 5 times 4 is 20, 5 times 5 is 25, 5 times 6 is 30, 5 times 7 is, 5 times 7. So you would do 7 times 7. 7 times 7 equals 49. 49 over 35. And there you go. So on here, that's what it's asking you to do. So I gave you the first one, which the first one is 24. That's the answer for that one. But you got to do this one. How many times did it take to get to 15? And then as many times that it took to that, you're going to multiply by 2. Same here and here and here and here. The next one is reduce to lowest terms. So we got to big terms here. As you can see, you got 4, I think it was times 8. So now we're going backwards. Now we're taking the big numbers and making them little. So here's where your common factor comes into play. Which common number divides 12 and 15? Which common number divides 7 and 21? Which common number divides 4 and 16, 18 and 20? So the way you would do that This is another example. Which common number divides, let's see, let me think. 24 and 48. And remember, the key word here is lowest. So, which is the one that divides that? It's kind of a trick question because 24 and 48 can be divided by 24. So 24 divided by 24 is 1. 48 divided by 24 is 2. 1/2. Right here. So on this one, let's do this one together. 12, 15. Which number does it fit in these two? 6 times 6 is, 6 times 1 is 6, 6 times 2 is 12. Oh, that works. But this one, 6 times 1 is 6, 6 times 2 is 12, 6 times 3 is, 18, it doesn't work. How about 3? 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 2 is 6, 3 times 3 is 9, 3 times 4 is 12. Ooh, that works. 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 2 is 6, 3 times 3 is 9, 3 times 4 is 12, 3 times, 5 is 15. So I think 3 times 4 is 12, so it took 4 times to get 12. And here, it took 5 times to get to 15. 4/5. And that's your least common terms. And lastly, we're almost done. This one is follow the signs. So don't forget, add, subtract, multiply, multiply, multiply. Don't forget to multiply. Don't forget to multiply. Knock these out and you are officially done. I got a lot of information. So take your time, play the video. Now this one's a little bit, about 20 minutes, 22 minutes, and you only have an hour. So you can play it, but don't play it over and over and over unless you need it. If you need mom's help, get mom's help. Love you, son. Have a good day.